Yo, 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 everybody, this is Narcoleptic Cheetah, and we're in another episode of Factorio. And today, I'm hooking up belts and stuff. You're about to see a time-lapse on that. But one of the things I wanted to do is, I wanted to try to figure out a 3 to 1 converter, and I wanted to try something out. Nope, that's not it. That, and then that, I think, was my brilliant idea. So a 3 to 1... obviously that would go left. No, this one goes normal and would have a part going out there. And this one would have a tendency to go right, I think. And this one sorts it out and goes also right, I think. I'm going to copy it. And we're going to call it 3, 2, 1 balancer. And actually, I lied a little bit, because once you get out of this, you need to balance it. So this, and then, so that actually means that this one needs to be a thing like that. No. Okay, sorry. This one is right, but then you go into one more, and then you do your balancing. Maybe. I don't know. It's probably not necessary, but... And there. So, where's that thing I just made? And, okay, whatever. Okay. I'm going to do this. Get rid of that. Call it a 3, 2, 1 balancer. Say OK and OK. And then we're going to hit E. Going to find the thing we just made and we're going to export it to the library. I think this will work, so, you know, whatever. Okay. And the reason we need that is because we're going to be pumping green circuits into each of these things. This one is going to go here, which means this one is going to go to the middle one. So I need to grab, give me this. So I need to grab that and put it there. And then, basically, if I've done my everything correctly, I should be able to, let's see, how do I want to put this? I'm actually going to put it kind of, oh god, I just noticed that this is going the wrong direction. You delete. Get rid of that. Try that again. 3, 2, 1 balancer. And that. Don't need that. Yes, please. Okay. I'm an idiot. Okay. So this. That. Oh, okay. Like what? Alright. So then... we're just going to pull these guys out. And I actually kind of want a balancer. I should have... this is not a two-way balancer. This is just a balancer. Is there a way to rename that? Yes. Okay. Just delete that. Hit. Delete. Can I not? Get... oh. No. Okay, yeah. That'd be stupid. Okay, so we're just going to call that balancer. And, okay, cool. So this is going to balance each of these. Missed. Swing and a miss. Where's the balancer I was just using? That's right. I didn't actually pull it out. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, so each of these... Alright, so like... This one goes to this one. And then this one... Really? Goes over here. I'm hoping anyway. And this one goes this way. We're obviously gonna have to have an undergroundy here. And it should work. And then we're gonna take this guy and he's gonna go up here. Most of these belts, by the way, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do time-lapsey kind of things, but I just wanted to kind of show you the balancer part. I think balancers might actually be easier to do than they used to, like way back in the day. Okay, here might be an issue. Because the inside track, I believe, has to be the electronic circuits. No, the inside track has to be the copper cables. Okay, no, that's fine then. So this is actually okay. We're just gonna and do output priority left, and that should be fine. I went too far. Dang it. Yep. Okay. Nobody saw that. It's fine. Priority left. Okay. This should work. Once everything is hooked up, it should go and do that. Alright, so I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll be back in a bit, but we're gonna actually time lapse it, so that's the thing. Guys, so as it turns out, it looks like I've made a mistake again. I know that's surprising. Yeah, I filled all these belts out, and then I was like, hey, wait, how am I gonna get the copper coils or the copper wire in there? And the answer is I have no idea. Because on these, like the first one is here. If I have the stuff over here, I mean, I guess I could jump the line, or I could do undergrounds or something. But then I started thinking, I'm like, wait, it's the set of 3 of these is a full belt. So if I rotated each of these 90 degrees, like these belts in the center just would match up and it would come out the end. And then all I would have to do is put a single lane balancer on it and it'd be fine. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do that because I can't figure out how else I will get the materials in there to make the green circuits. And what does green circuits take? It takes, where am I? Iron plate and copper. Okay. So I basically now have to rip out all of this and redesign it again. All right, I'll be back in just a bit. Okay guys, so that part is set up. I just added these little wiggly lines. I just realized that these are the outputs for the blue circuit, so I actually had to clear the way. I don't know where I'm exiting these guys to. Up, down, left, right. So each of these, 1, 2, 3, I mean, I think the whole thing does 10 a second, so I can put it all on one belt. It's not a big deal. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, it's 5. Why wouldn't it be? But I think we can use a 4-lane balancer, just slightly modified, and that'll be fine. No, I'm gonna have to do not a 4-way balancer. I'm gonna have to do a 4-to-1 balancer. That'll be fun. 5-to-1 balancer, even more fun. Okay, let's see. Anyway, I think we've got greens and reds, and got the sulfur coming in, sulfuric acid. Now we have a way to bring in the copper wire and the iron with no problem because there's so much space between these. And these are doubled up, but you can't not double them up because this one won't reach these guys. So that's the thing. I could place them one closer to each other, but then they would get seriously off in terms of this thing, and I just didn't feel like it. Okay, so that's all square. Let's see. This is all good. It balances itself and then comes over here. I could do some kind of 4-way balancer and just make it a 3-way balancer. It's not a big deal. I don't think because we will be getting 3 lines and there won't be full lines. So basically what's going to happen is they're going to each just shove over into like the closest receptacle. When it fills up, it'll go to the next one, fills up, so on, so forth. It'll be fine. So I think the next bit would be to do the copper wire, and I was figuring per machine. So per machine requires 3 copper cables per second, and copper wire or copper cables produce at 4 per second. So you actually need let's see, like 1 and 1.5 per, so per 2 I need 3. So I have what, 1, so 8, That's 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12 times 3 is 36. Okay. But you can only fit 45 on a line, which honestly we have too many of these too, but anyway, it's fine. We have, so you can fit 45 on a line, which means we actually need 3 sets of 12 copper wire ones. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even know why I do that anymore. So it looks something like so. Seriously? Oh, that's control. Haha. Shift right, left, and left, left. Okay. So it looks something like this, and then would feed into each one individually. Yay. I'm kind of wondering, actually, looking at this, if it wouldn't be easier to like shift them. Let me look at this real quick. This only requires copper, right? Yeah, so it's only the one line. It might be better if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't care. So something like that. This would fit probably within the bounds of this, and then do 3 sets of these per one of these, which means I got 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. Actually 2 here, and then over here we'd have 3, 3, and 3, and that would give us the full amount for each one. That's a lot of copper wire. That's a lot of machines. Anyway, time lapse. while it's not going right now, I ran a lot of tests, and when it's going, this all by itself, all these machines and inserters and all that stuff, and when it's kind of already backed up and stuff, it goes at 500 megawatts. Like, that's how much it uses. When it's not full up and everything is running, it goes about like 800 megawatts, and that's not including this stupid array of furnaces that I have going. That you need 11 full lines of copper and 10 full lines of copper ore, and that's not even counting the miners, but not including the miners, that's another 400 megawatts, and that doesn't really back up that much. The only way this will back up is if we back up on blue circuits by like a lot. So like if the blue circuits, I forgot where they are, if they come out here and they back up and like these machines stop producing, then everything else will stop producing eventually in the system. And then stuff stops working. But like, that's the solar arrays, that's like 100 solar arrays just to power this one thing. So we've got a lot of work to do in our normal world. I mean, I would like to point this out on the map, just how big this thing is. I believe, okay, the radar's out. I believe it's from here all the way over here. By comparison, everything else is like over here. Why is my radar out? I must have taken out a creative module or something. Yeah, I can't zoom in. Do I not have any radars? Anyway, it's fine. Like, this is just all the other miscellaneous stuff that I've been doing. So like, you know, the gold sciences and all that stuff, that is totally worthless. That just needs to go away. You know, some other smelting arrays and such. But yeah, and I don't know how much coal that would burn through, but I can't use coal because I need these to have efficiency modules, and I need them to be affected by the speed modules. I thought about taking these out, these two beacons out, so like I could merge these beacons and save some energy, but the problem is these balancers then get backed up, and they can't, I mean, this is as close together as I could get them. They might be able to squeeze in one more time, maybe like another 3 or 4 blocks, but this is more than 3 blocks. It'd be like 6 or something like that. Not to mention the ridiculous amount of resources this is going to take. I actually left in a lot of these roboports just because I thought we might actually need them while building it. Eventually maybe we'll take them out or something, but right now, whew, that is a lot of stuff. So I think we're ready. I made the blueprint. Let's look at the blueprint. But you can kind of see it. Oh yeah, so I right click on it to edit it. Look how big it is. It is massive. Now, I did include pipes on this. I mean, I don't know if I'll need those or not. Probably not. And I probably won't need these guys. They're the sulfur things. But just to run you through it, this is the blue circuits. This is the green circuits for the blue circuits. This is the red circuits for the blue circuits. This is green circuits for the red circuits. I believe all this is copper wire or copper cable for the green circuits. This is copper cable for the red circuits. This is all copper cable for this green circuit array. And then, I don't even have it on here, but the smelting array is also in there. I don't have the smelting array on here because I don't know where I want to put it once we get everything together. I might put some of it up here just so we can have easy access to it, but I also might put it separate and then just belt everything over. Oh man, that is just a ridiculous amount of stuff. I think we are definitely getting into mega base territory with this one. Yeah, like I said, we're going to have to do a lot of those solar arrays just to get this up and running. I mean, you're talking about easily, let's see, times 100, like 10,000 solar panels. Easily 10,000 solar panels. And holy crap, I just realized this stuff doesn't actually go anywhere. I'm going to have to actually hook this back up and hook them up here. I actually don't even care about that right now. I'm just going to leave it and go with it. I disconnected all the infinity chests, or at least most of them, just so that we could really build this in survival. Actually, I think this is what that is, so that's bad. Let me go through here, take out some infinity chests. We don't need those bad boys. And we're going to keep everything else. So let's just save that again, and I'm going to actually do that again. We're going to go here and up. I should have two of these. One of these will have infinity chests, and one will not. This one does, so I'm going to get rid of it. And this will go into blue circuits. And this will also go into blue circuits because that's for the blue circuit array. So if I open this up, this is the furnaces. Wow, you can't even really see that. But I put it on its side so you could more clearly see it. If it's upright, it's really bad. You can see all the balancers going on in here. A lot. You might have saw some of during the time lapse. I realized, while testing it, like some of these weren't connected fully and all that stuff. It's really gross. I actually left the 11th belt on there because it wound up occasionally backing up and feeding this last one as well. So there. We are, that's everything, and if I'm not mistaken, we are running up on time, so if you guys like the episode, please leave a like on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode!